We have 2 different goals going on, all right? We have a live gift goal that is here for anyone who wants to show their thanks for the live. If you cannot upload money to gifts via the TikTok app, you can go to tiktok.com/coins, I think it is, and you can upload there, okay? Also, we have live subscriptions now. We have a goal of 5 subscribers for today's live. All subscribers will be able to get different perks depending on the different tier you subscribe for. So definitely check that out as well. I will have some subscriber only content coming for February, so definitely take advantage of that. Also, I am doing 10 card reading specials for today and today only. So if you are interested in a 10 card reading, feel free to inbox me, DM me, whatever, and we're going to get into it. All right. Now, for today's live reading, okay, we're going to be talking about what you're not saying. All right. As I was preparing to get on this live and kind of see what's going on and what the messages would be for the weekend, Spirit is saying that there are some things that you guys are not saying, all right? You need certain things. You need to speak on certain things, but for whatever reason, you're not chatting about it, all right? So we got to see what those things are. Of course, this is a collective general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly, all right? Everything will not resonate for everybody. Like I said, I am doing a special for 10 card readings, so that's more personal. If you would like to book that, there are, I think, 6 to 7 different topics that I am doing for that, so feel free to shoot me a DM message for that, okay? Other than that, let's tap in. Remember, likes and shares help to promote my page. So if you like what you see, if the messages are resonating, let's get these likes up, and definitely feel free to share. Also, live gifts as well help to promote and to just show gratitude for me doing this on this platform. Again, if you cannot upload money to purchase live gifts via the app, you can go on tiktok.com/coins.com, and it should allow you to reload there. All right. Subscriptions are also available. Live subscriptions are also available. Each tier shows you something different and gives different perks. Okay, so we love that. Anywho, let's get into this message. Hey, everybody, welcome. Come on in, pull up a seat. Pull up a seat, pull up a chair. If you see me snacking, I'm eating mangoes. So, I love a mango. And they're frozen, so, it's really doing it for me. All right, we're tapping in to see what you are not saying. What are you not saying? Ooh. Look who's at the bottom of the deck, though. Speak up. Level up is the first card. Yeah. Level up. Level up. Level up. It's most definitely time for that, huh? Yeah. We got speak up at the bottom of the deck, and we got etheric chords. Okay, so this is definitely, we did a reading. What day was that? I feel like it was either this week or last week. We did a reading about a lot of you guys taking your bloodlines to the next level. Now, this is the thing. With speak up coming out at the bottom of the deck and level up being the card that fell out, I feel like a lot of you guys know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing this year. You have very, very clear a very clear understanding of what it is that you need to be doing, what it is that you could be doing, what it is that you should be doing, right? I feel like a lot of you guys have been having visions of the future, especially in regards to this year, where you kind of just sit around and kind of think like of what things will look like. Some of you guys may have been having actual dreams of what this year could potentially look like, what it could potentially be bringing you. And all of these things, you know, aren't just happening just because. Sometimes when we are in this space where we're having these visions or these or dreams, or y'all may call it daydreaming or whatever. Sometimes we have conditioned ourselves to think that that means that this is something that we want, but maybe not something that is already ours, right? It's kind of like you may feel like you're living in like a pretend type of energy where it's like, oh, you know, this is something that I desire to have. This is a reality that I would want to live, but it's coming from like a wishful type of energy. It's not necessarily an energy where you know that this is yours and you're seeing it clearly for what it's about to become. And that's the change that needs to happen. Okay? If you find yourself thinking about your future, thinking about what this year may bring, or thinking about what you may encounter in this year, you don't need to be looking at it as potential. You need to see this as guaranteed, as almost as if like you're getting a sneak peek of what's to come. That's how you need to start conditioning your brain. Okay? A lot of the times you guys, again, get into this place where you're sending out energy that is more so hopeful than it is knowing. Does that make sense? It's like, I hope that this happens. I hope that I can get this. I hope that I can get that. I hope that this works for me. I hope that that works for me. I hope that it goes this way. I wish, you know, like wish upon a star type of energy. And this is not giving wish upon a star. This is giving very much so, this is your future, right? This is the reality that you will have. But it's only going to come through you pushing yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that this is something that you can have, okay? And not being doubtful. Also, don't look at where you are right now and make that a reason of why you don't think that you can get to where you want to go. Because where you are right now is temporary. Or it should be temporary if you're doing the work, right? And if you ain't doing no damn work, where you are right now is where you're going to be. Okay? But if you're doing your work, if you're moving forward, if you're pushing yourself, if you're getting out of your comfort zone, right? If you are being unapologetic, if you're being confident, moving in confidence, right? If you're taking initiative, if you're taking these leaps of faith, if you're getting out of your own way, right? Releasing self-doubt, okay? If you're doing all of these things, you are guaranteed to get to where you want to go. But it's not going to happen if you're moving in this energy of like, I wish upon a star. I hope that this happens for me. You know, it would be really nice maybe if this could possibly potentially come my way. It's like, no. Do you think that you're worthy? Do you not even think? Do you know that you're worthy of it or not? Do you know that it will be your reality or no? Like, very straightforward, very straight to the point. All right? Spirit is not in, especially this year, this is not a year to be in the business of like, I hope, I wish, I think, I pray, it would be nice if, no, okay, that's not what this year is giving. This year is giving very much so, that shit is mine, I'm coming for it, get the fuck out my way, you can move where I can move you, you know what I'm saying? All of these things that are happening for my benefit. It's giving very much so like unapologetic, I know what I know, it's going to be what I said it's going to be. That's it. There's no other choice other than it going my way. There's no other possibilities other than it going my way and me getting what I want. That's it and that's all. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy. And if you're not unapologetic enough to push it like that, then I hope you're comfortable, because you're going to be there for a while. I hope you're comfortable. Put your feet up, you know what I'm saying? Kick back. And just, you know, get comfortable. Because you're going to be there. You know what I'm saying? We got Joy coming out with feeling safe at the bottom of the deck and Shine. Okay? I like both of those cards. All three of them, actually. Again, this Joy card is speaking on your energy towards what's coming in for you. Hello, love. All right? This Joy card is speaking on the energy that is coming towards you. Some of y'all have not really had joy in a while. And it's really based upon what you've been experiencing lately. Okay? Like we talked about yesterday, maybe, or Wednesday, one of those days. We talked about how, you know, we're finally closing out this 9-year cycle, which means since about 2016, 2017, we've been on this cycle, right, of ups and downs, of lessons, of what felt like losses, okay, of unexpected types of things happening, things that you didn't necessarily even think was going to happen, okay, very unexpected energy. There's been a lot going on for the last 9 years. A lot, lots of lessons, okay, and some of y'all hard head. So the lessons were very much so, you know what I'm saying, on your ass. Because some of y'all wanted what you wanted. Thank you for the gifts. You wanted what you wanted. You wanted to do what you wanted to do. You wanted to act like the way you wanted to act. You wanted to be in whatever relationships you wanted to be in, friendships. You wanted to work whatever jobs. You wanted to do what you wanted to do at the time you wanted to do it. Even if you knew at those points that that probably wasn't the best idea, or even though eventually down the line you learned that that probably wasn't the best idea. Either way, sometimes we just be stuck in our ways and we want shit to go how we want it to go. Just that simple, right? So a lot of you guys have been presented with opportunities to elevate yourself through lessons. And that's kind of what's been going on. Especially with the fact that the things that y'all are asking for are very lucrative things. Meaning they cost. It's a price on those things, right? You're not just going to be handed the keys to the kingdom and you haven't shown yourself worthy, you know what I'm saying, of having those keys. That's just not what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You can't just have that. You know what I'm saying? So these last 9 years were kind of like a show and prove. Like, are you willing to go through whatever trials and tribulations? Are you willing to be committed to the process, regardless of how it may feel or the way that it may look physically, right? Are you willing to let go of people, relationships, jobs, careers, homes, apartments, cars, clothes, shoes, money? Are you willing to give up those things based on whatever you went through personally in order to ultimately get whatever it is that you've been manifesting? This has been a test of will. And a lot of y'all have made it through it, right? A lot of y'all have made it through it. But now you need to adjust your perspective. Now you need to level up internally, right? And give yourself the credit that you deserve, right? When it comes to the work that you've done. And this year is all about taking it there. I feel like a lot of these messages have been intertwined with each other. But because it's the beginning of this this specific year or calendar year, there's going to be a lot of messages coming out about how to navigate this year. And the biggest thing that keeps repeating for those who have been tuned in is that you are the main ingredient for this year. Your belief in yourself, your trust in yourself, your confidence, all right, your ability to continue to move even when the road looks super crazy. Okay. I was talking to someone today that's close to me, and they have been having, a little trouble with their car. And when they drive that motherfucker, sometimes it jerk around a little bit and, do a couple little crazy things. But they had to get to work. You know what I'm saying? They had to get to work. And they like, look, I know this car is doing whatever it's doing, but I got to get to the bread, And they pushed that motherfucker the way that they needed to and got to work. And that's what this looks like. It looks like the road has most definitely been shaky. Right? There's definitely been some things that have been a little like, I don't know how this is going to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the damn destination. But I got faith, and I'm going to keep pushing. If I got to drive as close as I can and then walk the rest of the way, I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying? If this shit break down on me and I got to get it towed back and not just catch me a Uber or a Lyft, I'm getting to it because I got to get to it. And y'all got to have heart this year. You got to have heart. You got to have audacity. You got to have the willpower, the determination to get to it, regardless of how it looks. Because there's a lot of things there's a lot of illusions, right? This year is going to show you some, certain illusions. And again, this is just a test of faith, a test of willpower, a test of determination. Will you push through past the illusions? There's a movie, I can't think of the name of the movie, but there's a movie where this person is like trying to get to accomplish something. And no, it's a show. It was a show on Netflix. I talked about the show last year. It's called something witches, something witches, okay? And basically this lady had found out that she was a witch and she had these magic powers and shit and all of this stuff. And towards the end of the series, she had to save her husband from these other witches. Her husband was a vampire. If you know the name of it, feel free to put it in the comments. Her husband was a vampire, and she had to save him from these witches who had got a hold of him and was a Discovery Witches. Thank you. That is my shit. Okay, I'm so mad they don't have another season because that's real good, real good. Y'all go watch that on Netflix. Okay, that's a bomb ass series. Anywho, she had to save her husband at the end, right? And they had him in like this old abandoned hospital building. And when she first got there, it looked like it was him laid out on this little stretcher thing. And she was like, it's a spell. That's not really him. And she had to like do away with it, and it cleared the path. But had she fell for the spell, right? Because it was an illusion. It looked like it was him there, in pain and whatever. But she knew enough to know that wasn't really what it was. And she cleared that spell out the way and was able to really get to him for real, right? And that's kind of what this is going to look like in certain phases of this year. There's going to be moments where it looks like something, but you're going to have to be wise enough and you're going to have to be tapped in with your intuition enough to know that this is not what it actually is, right? You're going to have to be able to look past what your physical eyes are trying to tell you and show you, because these two eyes will lie to you. They will have you convinced that the world is on fire, that your life not going nowhere, that nobody like you, that everybody's out to get you, that you're never going to be what you want to be, that you're never going to have the things you want to have. I mean, if you allow your eyes, these physical eyes, to be what you want to be, that you never want to have the things you want to have. I mean, if you allow your eyes, these physical eyes, to be what you want to be, that you never want to have the things you want to have. I mean, if you allow your eyes, these physical eyes, okay, there we go. Mama just interrupted the whole thing. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Because who told her to call me like that? She know I be doing what I need to do. Okay, cool. Cool beans. But yeah, okay. So this year's gonna have those moments where you may think that things are a certain type of way, right? You may feel like things are not going the way that you want them to go based on how it physically appears, right? You may feel like things are not going the way that you want them to go based on how it physically appears, right? See with your eyes, okay? But that's not what it is. And you're going to, in those moments, have to have the introspection and the clarity and the audacity, right? To be like, man, I don't give a fuck what that shit look like. And understand there's going to be people around you that can probably see the illusion as well, and they're going to try to convince you, like, hey, it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good. If I was you, I would just quit. If I was you, I would just walk away. If I was you, I would just do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? If I was in your shoes, or my advice to you would be, right? Because they're looking at it with their physical eyes too. So I'm not saying that you may not have people in your space that push you past the illusions. I'm not saying that you may not have people who may give you sound advice. But what I'm saying is, this year is really about you and what you can see and what you do based on what you can see for yourself. That's just that on that. If you are in a place where you have people around you, especially who are not positive, who are not enlightened, so to speak, who are not beneficial for you in that way, it's time to kind of change your environment up. You're going to have to shake some shit up. All right? That's not going to be an easy thing for you to do. It's not going to be something that you want to do, period. Okay? Sometimes we like what we like. We want the people around that we want around. We want to fuck with the people we want to fuck with. And it's just that on that. But is that the best thing for you this year? Does that make sense based on where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not giving that. Let me put my phone to do not disturb for somebody else try to damn call me. Okay? It's not giving that. It's giving you won't have to be able to be like, you know what? That's fine that you don't agree. That's fine that you don't see what I see. That's fine that you don't see that this is going to work out. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But the good thing about it is, this is my journey. This is my life. And based on the visions that I've had, because that's what a lot of these things are, visions, based on the dreams, based on the downloads, based on my intuition, babe, this is my year. And there's certain things that I got to do. There's certain things I got to do. There's certain people that I have to link up with, because, again, this year is going to be really big for collaborations, partnerships, business deals, things of that nature, okay? So there's going to be people that you're going to have to rub shoulders with, right? bump elbows, rub shoulders, rub elbows, bump shoulders, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be situations where you're going to have to open your mouth and ask for assistance or ask questions. Okay, we had that speak up card come at the bottom of the deck. Ask questions. You don't know until you know. There's certain things that you guys desire that other people will fulfill for you or will assist you with or will help you with or whatever the case is, but they just wait for you to speak up. I don't know to help you if you don't open your mouth and say, hey girl, I need help. I don't know to extend this information to you if you don't open your mouth and say, hey, do you happen to know a person that does this? Or do you happen to know where I can find this? Or do you happen to have a website for this? Or nobody knows until you open your mouth and ask. This is not a year to think that people can read your damn mind. They can't. The hell? We can't read your mind. If we can read minds around this hoe, shh, listen. We would be up. All of us. We can read minds. So you gotta open your mouth. And you have to be unapologetic because your whole goal is to do what? Level the fuck up. That's your goal. Your goal is to end this year way better than you started it. But we've also been talking about how 9, right? This is a 9 year, how it represents foundation. So your foundation is going to be very important. So you can't end this year better than you started it if you're not creating a solid foundation for this year, period. You know what I'm saying? If you're not putting yourself in a space where you are laying down the law, okay? You are setting intentions. You are moving with wisdom. Okay, keyword wisdom, right? Not knowledge, but wisdom. Because a lot of y'all got the knowledge. But to be wise is to apply the knowledge that you have. If I just got the knowledge and I don't do nothing with it, then that's not wisdom. That's not wise, right? Wisdom is if you know better, you do better. I can't just know better and then I do better and be like, yeah, I'm a wise person. No, you're not. If anything, you're actually a little stupid. Because who just holds on to the answers and not use them? That's crazy, right? Creativity, okay? Y'all need to share your ideas. A lot of y'all have so many ideas. Again, I feel like a broken record. A lot of y'all have so many ideas. You got desire at the bottom of the deck, and then look what's under that. Self-sabotage. So you're bringing the negativity to you by not being open and not sharing the ideas that you have. And when I say share, I don't mean go around and start telling everybody what your ideas are. But I mean to start moving towards your ideas or putting those ideas into action. Y'all got ideas that date back to fucking 5 years ago. Thank you for the gift, sugar. There's shit that you done thought of a long time ago that you was been supposed to get started with, that you was been supposed to tap in with, that you was been supposed to do. I mean, a long time ago. What's the holdup? What are you waiting for? Honestly, what are you waiting for? There's never going to be a perfect moment for you to do anything. Some of y'all are waiting for this perfect moment where like the sky opens up and it's like, yeah, that business idea you got, go for it. That's not going to happen. You're going to be waiting forever. You're going to be waiting forever. Okay? No, nobody's going to descend from the heavens and from the sky and tell you, yeah, that journal that you got, that you wrote down all them damn ideas in, and that you listed out your business plan, that note section in your phone that's holding all of the things that you want to accomplish, yeah, go with that. This is the year to do it. No, you just got to take initiative. You just got to go for it. And trust that it's happening for your benefit. Yeah, look. Brazen. That means to be brave. To be brave, to be unapologetic. Period. I'm just gonna go do it. I'm not gonna think too much on it. You done thought enough. We done talked about all the thinking and all the planning and plotting. Y'all done thought enough about these ideas. You done planned enough. You've done enough in order to get started. Let me say that. And a lot of y'all feel like, oh, I need to have all of the information. I need to know the entire plan from A to Z before I even start with A. No, baby. All you need is A to get started, if we being honest. And for real, y'all got more than A. You got A, B, C, D, E, and F. So you can at least take the first step, which would be A. What the hell? And understand that the rest will reveal itself when it's time. Stop trying to rush the process. Stop trying to get all of the goddamn answers. Stop trying to complete it. Because when you have it all mapped out and you know, have written down every single way that you want this to go verbatim, and then it starts to not go that way, you're going to start to think, I'm doing something wrong. I didn't plan this properly. I didn't do this right. You're going to start beating yourself up, which is going to take you right back to not doing shit. So there's a reason why we don't get all of the answers. We talk about this all the time over here. There's a reason why Spirit doesn't give you the whole layout. Because if they did, your smart ass will look at it and be like, I'm not comfortable doing that. I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't want to do that. I'm scared to do that. I don't even think I can do that. I don't even know why y'all wrote this on there. You gonna start picking that shit apart. And by the time you get finished, it ain't gonna be shit on that damn piece of paper. Even though that's the way to your destination. You be done picked it apart so much because in your head, you don't see how all of this is going to happen. So when you allow yourself to just experience it, you force yourself to be in the moment. So you don't have time to say, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do that. You just got to go. The opportunity be right there in your face. And you got to make a decision to either move forward or to not move forward. To go with your intuition or to not go with your intuition. Instead of having the information 5 months in advance and then you don't even give yourself an opportunity to get to that door. Make sense? Let's get one more of these, then we'll get some tarot. Yeah, grounding. Again, foundation is key this year. You need to be thinking about foundation. And the way you need to be thinking about it is, how do I want the next 9 years of my life to go? Because that's what this year is setting up. This year is setting up the next 9 years. Literally. Literally. What do I want my next 9 years to look like? Do I want it to be abundant? Do I want it to be prosperous? Right? And when I say that, I don't mean dictate exactly how everything's going to go like we were just talking about. I mean getting an overall idea. Right? I want to start my business. I want to be successful in my business. I want to have, you know, gotten into a relationship. I want to have gotten married. You know what I'm saying? I want to have children. I want to move to wherever. I want to drive whatever type of car. Or just a nice car. Or luxury car. Whatever. Right? What is the idea that you want to eventually be your reality throughout the next 9 years? When we get to this day, 9 years from now, when you look back over your 9 years, what do you want to have accomplished? What's the goals that you want to have under your belt? Or the accomplishments, rather, that you want to have under your belt? That's kind of where your mind needs to be. Now, when I say don't get too specific, I mean as far as accomplishing those things, you don't need to map out exactly how it's going to go. Like, for example, let's say you like, okay, in the next 9 years, I want to eventually be married, right, and have some children. Getting too specific would be, my husband needs to be 6'5", 250 pounds, athletic build, chocolate, work IT. Don't do that. That's absolutely ridiculous. Because the love of your life may be 5'10". You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy for you to box yourself in like that. If you say, I want my business to be successful, getting too specific would be, I want to have 1,502 clients a month. That's crazy. Because what if the expectation is for you to have way more than that? Or what if the expectation is for you to have less than that, but you're making more money? You know what I'm saying? Don't box yourself in. You can have your goals, your overall goals, right? Your overall idea of how you want things to look, how you want things to go, how you want things to flow. That's good. But you don't want to get to a place where you start to be way too specific to the point where you don't allow reality to play out the way it's supposed to. You don't allow divine alignment to play out the way it's supposed to. And you end up missing your opportunities to have things because you're only looking at it to come in one way, in one form. That's crazy. Okay? For those who are just joining, just real quick, we do have 2 goals. We have a subscription goal to get at least 5 live subscribers. There are different perks for each tier for subscriptions. Also, we do have a live gift goal. Gifts are just a way to show your appreciation for the live, for the platform, for the space. I know TikTok has been having a problem with allowing you guys to reload your gifts through the app. So what you can do is, if you're on an iPhone, you can just scroll out. It'll still be playing me in the corner. Scroll out, go to TikTok.com or TikTok.com/coins.com or some shit like that. You can just type it into Google, and then you can reload there. All right? It's not going to let you do it through the TikTok app because they have taken TikTok out of the Apple Store. All right? So until TikTok sells to the U.S. or whatever the fuck, then we can't do certain shit in the app. Bullshit. But that's a little workaround if you do want to upload or reload your gifts. All right. All right, let's do some tarot. Also, for those who are interested, I am doing 10 card personal readings. A special for that today. That will be through DM or email only. So feel free to shoot me a DM message, or you can email me. I'm going to put my email in the comments. I also have a special going on my website. If you spend $55 on a service, you receive 10% off of an additional service at checkout. I'm going to put that promo code in the comments so you guys can use the promo code at checkout and get your discount. Okay, and then I'm going to put my email in the comments as well for those who want to book the 10 card special. The 10 card special is now on my website, so if you do want to book it, use my email to shoot me an email and let me know you're interested in the special, and I'll send you the information to book that. All right, there's like 6 to 7 topics that you can choose from, and I'll send all of that to your email once you as a response once you send your email. All right, let's get into the tarot, and then I'm gonna do a Q&A at the end. So if you do have any questions about any of the things that we're going over in this reading, or in about spirituality period, I'm gonna do a Q&A at the end, so make sure y'all stick around for that. All right. All right, let's see. What's going on with the collective? Ooh. Cards falling and shit. What's going on with the collective? We got the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. Also got the Six of Cups here at the, I'm sorry, the Lover's card came out, the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And the Empress. Hold up. Some of y'all definitely want some kids. I'm getting heavy pregnancy energy. Heavy water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or you can just have this in your chart. Some of y'all definitely want children this year. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like having children has been so negatively looked at for like the last 2 years. I don't know what the obsession is with, like, I mean, it's nothing wrong with not wanting children at all, right? It's nothing wrong with not wanting children until you get to a certain point in your life. Nothing wrong with that, right? But to act like having children is like a bad thing is crazy to me. Like, I don't get that, you know? You don't have to make it a negative. It's not a negative, right? It's to the point where people are afraid or just hesitant to talk about that they want kids. It's like, baby, if you want kids, say you want kids. All right? It's not a bad thing. Some of y'all want to be mamas. Some of y'all want to be daddies. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. And you can do that. This year is definitely very baby abundant. That's absolutely fine. And you can do that. This year is definitely very baby abundant. Very, very. Already within like the last, I want to say, I had 2 clients that popped up pregnant. So, listen. All right? Now, what I will say is, don't bring no babies into this world knowing that y'all not ready. That's what I will say. Okay? And I'm not just talking about financially. I mean emotionally as well. We don't want to bring children into this world and pass down our demons because we didn't take no time to at least get ourselves together enough. You know what I'm saying? That would be my only advice. Other than that, listen. If you want babies, you want babies. It is what it is. Okay? There's also a lot of opportunity for love this year as well. Relationships, marriage, things of that nature. But this is the thing, because we got the Five of Wands and then the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. Y'all are going to have to fight to change. And some of y'all are fighting against change. And that's not what you need to be doing. Okay? You need to be fighting to change. All right? Anytime we're going to a different place in life, anytime we're being elevated, anytime we want elevation, anytime we want to grow, anytime we want to prosper, right? There are changes that have to be made. It just is what it is. There are things that have to be done. It just is what it is. There are comfort zones that you have to get out of. It just is what it is. And a lot of you guys need to stop fighting so hard against the process. It's like you are purposely not doing the things that you know you need to do simply because you don't want to. Can we be for real today? Some of y'all just don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to leave that person. I don't want to stop talking to that person. I don't want to stop being friends with that person. I don't want to get up earlier. I don't want to go to bed earlier. I don't want to, do what I need to do. I don't want to get disciplined. I don't want to eat better. I don't want to go to the gym. I just don't want to do it. And that's how some of y'all showing up. You just don't want to do the shit that you know you need to do. And then you sit there and you look crazy when opportunities pass you by or you don't even get opportunities at all. And it's like, how dare you even sit there and feel some type of way? How dare you even sit there and pout your lip as if, people are just being mean to you. The universe just don't want you to have something. That's not how it is. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to do the shit that you don't want to do to get to where you do want to be. If we could do it our way and have all of the success, people would have been doing that. There wouldn't be a word called sacrifice if that was the case. If you could just do whatever you want to do and have it all your way and it all go for you and it all work for you and you ain't got to be worried, and we wouldn't have to create words like sacrifice. What the hell? So there's going to be certain things that you have to give up in order for you to get what you want. It's like a scale, Libra energy, right? In order to balance the scale, I may have to take a little bit off of this side and add a little bit to that side in order to balance it, right? If I have too much over here, some shit gotta go. If I don't have enough over here, then I need to add to this side so that I can get balance. And that's kind of what this looks like. There's going to be some things that you have to do that you don't want to do in order to balance the scales. Just like there's going to be some things that you have to do in order to balance the scales. It is what it is. But you're not going to get what you want just sitting down and throwing temper tantrums and saying, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me sad. It makes me this. It makes me that. Oh, fucking well. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? It is what it is. Get over it. Get over it. Yeah, 10 of Wands, determination. You're going to have to fight for this, babe. And you're going to have to seek out opportunities. You're going to have to literally put yourself in a mentality where you got your head on a swivel. You paying attention to everything. Oh, that look like an opportunity over there. Or that look like somebody that can answer a question for me. Or that look like somebody that can give me some, some advice. Oh, this relationship look like one I'm just going to have faith in. Because it's going to be shit like that too. Especially if you are somebody who wants a relationship, wants a connection with somebody else, wants a friendship. You want to establish better connections with people. Okay, that's fine. But you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to take leaps of faith. You can't keep walking around saying, I got trust issues. And in 2010, this person broke my heart. Okay, well, what the fuck does that have to do with today? I want a best friend, but my old best friend was fake and she blah, 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 blah. I want to start my business, but the last time I posted, didn't nobody like it, didn't nobody share. Okay. And your point. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. You're going to have to push. You're going to have to push. You're going to have to take leaps of faith. You're going to have to do things out of your comfort zone. It's not going to be something that's just, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be scary. You're going to have anxiety sometimes, or you're going to feel anxious. Of course. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Heavy fire energy. We got the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Heavy fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So straight passion. Straight willpower. Straight fire. Getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Those 3 signs, fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, they think after they move. They don't think first. They move. They go for it. They do it. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's not such a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. But when that energy hit and they get that idea or they get something in their head that they want to do, they do it first and they ask questions later. They move first and then they think about it later. And that's kind of the idea that y'all need to have for this year. That's not to say just be out here just doing any motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're paying attention to our intuition, right? So if your intuition say go for it, that's what I mean. Go ahead and do it. And think about it later. You know what I'm saying? go ahead and move, and then be like, oh shit, that was scary. I can't believe I did that. You can do that shit later. But get the shit done. If you are intuitively guided towards it, if you feel connected to that thing, if you feel pulled towards that thing, if you feel called to that thing, don't allow fear, or thank you, love, don't allow fear or anxiousness, right, to cause you to be stagnant. Don't do that. Keep your feet moving. Keep your feet moving. Keep going. Keep pushing. That's what you're going to have to do. That's what you're going to have to do. It is what it is. Yeah. 2 of Cups. Heavy relationship energy. And we've been talking about this anyway because we're officially in Aquarius season. In Aquarius season, partnered up with the fact that February specifically is a 2-month. It's going to be a lot of love energy, a lot of relationship energy. It doesn't have to be romantic, right? It can be a partnership, it can be a friendship, it can be whatever ship. Okay, I don't know, right? Don't got to be romantic. But there's a lot of potential for partnerships, collaborations, duality, right? Things of that nature, okay? Thank you for the gift, love. So be open to that. Be open to that, okay? Now, if that's not what you want, as far as it being romantic, then again, it can show up in another way. It can show up in another way. Okay? But be open. Be open. Because you never know what's going to hit. That's not to say give every single person an opportunity to get close to you or anything like that. But it is to say, if you do feel, you know what I'm saying, like you're being pulled towards somebody, or if you do feel like something is working on your behalf when it comes to a relationship or connection, friendship, whatever, and it's flowing properly, don't start self-sabotaging. Some of y'all self-sabotage like a motherfucker. Things could be moving, and because you scared or because you got PTSD from your past or whatever, you start to create issues that's not even there. You start to make up problems. You start letting your mind run wild with all of the ways that this could possibly go and what can possibly happen. There's possibilities to everything. There's a possibility right now that this damn event can fall on top of my head. That don't mean I need to get up and go home. It's a possibility. There's possibilities to every fucking thing. It is what it is. At some point, you're going to have to take risks. And this is a year to take risks. Because the more risk you take, the more likely you are for those things to work in your favor. Especially if you're moving based on intuition. Intuition is never going to tell you to take a risk that's not going to be beneficial to you. It's just not. That's just not how your intuition works. Your intuition not going to be like, yeah, go ahead and step in the street when they know a car is coming. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Intuition not going to be like, yeah, while you at it, you know, go ahead and get with that person that you know is no good for you. No. All right? So as long as you're allowing your intuition to guide you and you're trusting your gut, all right, you'll be fine. It's going to work out for your highest good because it's supposed to. 10 of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, all right? This is a complete rebirth. Killing out the ego, killing the fears, killing the anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Getting that shit up out of there. That old version of you, like I said, have a funeral for that motherfucker. Okay? Have a funeral for that motherfucker. Oh my God. Let me see. It's not showing me. Damn it. But yeah. Let that person go. Let that version of you go. Treat that thing like you don't need. You know how like you don't fuck with somebody and you act like they don't even exist. You get to that point where it's like y'all can be in the same environment, y'all can be in the same room, y'all can be in the same place, or whatever, right? But you don't even see them. They don't even exist to you, right? That's how you need to treat your old self. It don't even exist to you. That fear don't even exist to you. Anxiety doesn't even exist. By the way, there is a fake page that I'm trying to get taken down right now that has copied my name. It says The Real Pocahontas, but it has 2 T's at the end. Make sure you block that person. Don't allow them to inbox you no bullshit. Don't allow them to convince you that they're me. They're not me. This is the real Pocahontas page that I have that is actually me. Okay? Just an FYI, because I know a lot of people have been getting followed by that page. I know some people have been inboxed by that page. I don't inbox anybody, period. But, yeah, specifically that page, block their ass. Okay? Report it if you can, if it allows you to. Let's get one more of these, and you're going to put some confirmation. This live will not be long today because I am about to do another live. We're going to be doing on Fridays. We're going to start doing music Fridays, new music Fridays. So I'm going to be playing some new music, and we're just going to rate it together and just have a nice little time. So that's what we're going to be doing in like the next 30 minutes. So if you're not doing shit, stick around, babe, because we're about to get into these new vibes. I love music, and I want to start incorporating that into my platform. I know that TikTok allows me to play music without copyrighting it or whatever, so that's a plus. So we're going to see what new music is out today and rate it together and kind of have like a good little beginning of our Friday, maybe pregame with each other if y'all going out, whatever the case is. So after this live ends, I'll be going back live a little bit after that to do that for the night. All right. Last tarot card out is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm hearing money long, but not the person, like literally money being long. Okay, money is long. A lot of y'all have been in this very frugal energy, and Spirit really wants to take you out of that frugal ass energy. Spirit really wants to take you out of that frugal energy and put you into a space where you have what you need when you need it. Okay, I'm hearing auto pay. You know, when a motherfucker put their shit on auto pay, they got the bag. Okay? Look at that. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Look, 9 of Pentacles. So not only will you get the money, but you'll be able to save the money. All right? Savings going up. This is an auto pay type of energy. That's some different money right there. Auto pay. I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you if you got your bills on auto pay. Your rent just come out your bank account whenever. You're not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? That car note just come out your bank account whenever. You don't even think about it, and you still can do whatever you want to do at the same time. Woo, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. That's the vibe. That's where a lot of y'all is trying to get to, and that's where a lot of y'all can get to. But are you willing to trust yourself? Are you willing to push it and go the extra mile? Are you willing to take leaps of faith? When you want something big like that, it requires you doing something big. Like that. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Period. Alright. Let's pull some confirmation. And then I'm going to restart the live. And we're going to do our New Music Fridays. Period. I'm excited. I love me some new music. And I've been meaning to find some. So now we can do it together on Fridays. If you love music like me, stick around. For those who are just joining, feel free to send some gifts. Feel free to like. Feel free to share. Again, I do have a 10-card reading special that I'm doing right now. If you're interested, feel free to shoot me a DM. And yeah, let's get into it. This is going to be a really good weekend. I can feel it. I said that last weekend, and last weekend was a really good weekend. So let's double that energy back even better. Let's take it up even more. All right. All right, let's get some confirmation for this reading for the collective. Look at that. As I said that. 444, stability, foundation. The words that I've been saying this whole time. Y'all could be seeing 444 or 22. I like that. Cancer energy coming out. Family. Emotions. This is definitely, like I said before, a year where a lot of y'all going to be starting families. Even if you already have children, you can still be starting a family, right? Where maybe you and your baby daddy, baby mama get married. Or they may get a stepdaddy or stepmama this year. Whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have children, it could just be you and whoever you get with. That's a family. Okay? Some of y'all may be also looking to adopt. I just heard adoption. That could go right. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows? Let it flow. All right? Clean slate. Yes, with justice at the bottom of the deck. I like that. New things, completed cycles. A second chance or a do-over. Okay? Some of the opportunities that y'all may have missed in the past may come back even better. So don't be worried and don't live in fear of like, damn, I feel like the opportunities that I had that I should have took, maybe at that point in my life I was scared to take those specific opportunities, and now I'm in a place where I'm not scared, but I feel like I missed it. No, you didn't. Some of those things may come back around, but in a better way, right? Giving you an opportunity to do it still, but again, in a better way, in a more beneficial way to you, for you, okay? So don't allow yourself to get into any negative type of mentality. All right? Don't do that. Keep yourself as high vibrational and as positive as possible, especially when it comes to unexpected things, because unexpected things are going to be your key or your confirmation to let you know that things are going the way that they're supposed to. When shit start looking a little unexpected and you're like, hold up, this shit is coming out of nowhere. This thing is, you know what I'm saying, this problem, what may look like a problem, is coming out of nowhere. This thing is, whatever's happening is happening out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's actually confirmation that good shit is happening. So kind of reroute your brain, reconfigure your brain, so that when those type of things happen, you don't see it as, damn, something is fucking up, something's going wrong. Instead, you see it as, oh shit, this is about to turn up for me. Okay? Gratitude is an attitude. Say thank you. Say thank you for everything. The small things, the big things, the in-between things. Just say thank you. Okay? If somebody hold the door for you, like, oh my gosh, I'm just so happy and grateful that people just acknowledge my amazingness and my awesomeness by holding the door for me. Okay? Put some salt and pepper and some hot sauce on that shit. Season it up. Make it extra. Because the more you talk like that, the more you're going to invite those extra type of things into your life. And it will start to be exactly what you said it was. Okay? This is the year to if you will be delusional, this is the year to be delusional. But in a positive way. Right? Not no negative, I'm going to keep fucking on somebody who ain't for me type of way. No. A positive way. Alright? Take a deep breath. Relax. Chill out. Don't make it more than what it is. Again, there's going to be illusions. You're going to have to be able to see past that. You're going to have to be able to use your intuition to see that shit clearly. Especially when it comes to your physical eyes. Right? For example, I've been fired off of a job before. Right? And I'm like, damn, they didn't fire me. What the fuck am I going to do? I done fucked up. I can't pay my bills. I'm about to struggle to find another job. Whatever, wop the wop, woo the woo. Not knowing that a couple months later, I was going to have another opportunity that was better than the job that I had before. So don't always think of things as it going wrong. Start training your mind to say, when those type of things happen, I'm being repositioned. Where I wasn't working. So Spirit wanted to upgrade me, and they had to force me out of that because they knew I wouldn't have moved. They knew I wouldn't have gotten out the way. They knew I would have stayed at that job longer. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't fired, they knew I would have just kept pushing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it wasn't for me to keep pushing. It was for me to give that shit up and do something else. You know what I'm saying? So change the way that you see things. Change your perspective. Change your outlook. Last card, 999. Closure, completion, ending, preparing for new. Like I said, like I was just saying, if certain things are ending, if certain things are being closed in your life, if certain cycles are finding their end, it's to prepare you for new, to give you this clean slate that you've been asking for, that you've been manifesting. Spirit, I just want another chance. I just want an opportunity. I just want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, finally do what I need to do. Okay, well, you can't ask for that type of thing and then dictate how it goes. No, it goes a certain way. It moves a certain way. It flows a certain way for a reason. Period. Alright, y'all. Hopefully these messages resonated for you. Again, I am doing a 10-card reading special for the weekend. So if you're interested, I'm going to put my website in the, not my website, my email in the comments. This particular special is not on my website, so you will have to email me or inbox me directly in order to get the information to book. Also, if you spend $55 on my website, you do get 10% off of an additional service. Okay, so I'm going to put my website in the comments, as well as the promo code, so that you can enter the promo code at checkout so it can automatically calculate your discount, so you can get your 10% off. Okay. All right, boom. So that's that. I'm about to end this live and then I'm gonna restart it so that we can do our new music Fridays. If you don't know what that is, basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play all of the new music that came out between today. I might do all the new music that has come out so far for January. Whether that's, I'm an R&B girl, so it's gonna probably be majority R&B, but we may throw some hip hop in there just to see what's going on. And we're gonna rate it. We're gonna see what we like, because I love me a playlist. I usually make a new playlist for each month, but I haven't done it in a while, so why not take y'all along on the journey with me so I can, you know, create a whole new playlist based on the new music from this month. And we're going to be doing that every Friday starting today. So if you want to pregame, if you're going out later and you're like, hey, I want to chill with Poca and pregame and listen to some music, then make sure that you come back. Make sure that you follow. Make sure you turn your live notifications on so that you can know when I go live. I'm about to go back live in a second. It's not going to take me very long to reset and come back on. So join me as we tap in and figure out what's going on with the music industry. All right, light and love. This will be also posted to my YouTube. Let me put my YouTube in the comments real quick. So if you missed it, if you came in late, if you want to rewatch it, then you will have the opportunity to do so via YouTube. All right, love and light. If I don't see you on the next live, then I will see you guys on Sunday for us to do our reading to start the week. And yeah, that'll be that. All right.